In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to share a document when you are looking at the document in your document's home screen. So in this particular example, we're viewing all the documents that I have available to me in my documents environment, and I want to share one of these files. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the file by clicking in the checkbox at the front of it, and then I'm going to go to the pop-up menu, which is actually a button, called Share. The first thing I need to do to share this document is go to the sharing settings. This brings up a window, and you can see right now that the document is shown as private, and only the people below that I list will be added. I'm going to leave this option as private and only available to the people I share with, and I'm going to add someone to share. I'm actually going to share it with my personal Google account, so you can see what that looks like. So I'm typing in the email address, and then on the right hand side I choose what level of access I want to give. So if you're just wanting someone to view a document, you can click Can View, but if you want someone to edit it, you can say Can Edit. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Can Edit, which is the default option. And I'm going to include a message to this person, and I'll explain that in just a second. So I've addressed the message and added a quick little note. And if you look below that box, you can see it says send a copy to myself, paste the item itself into the email, and send email notifications. The reason I'm able to type a little message in here is because I have this option selected, and this is default. So by default, I'm going to be sending an email to this address with a message that says, please edit this document with me. And so if I deselect this, what happens is I'm just sharing the document but not notifying the person. So let's quickly talk about why would I check this or not check this. Here's how this would work. If you create a document and you're thinking, oh, so-and-so might have some great information to add, or I think this could be beneficial for this person, but they're not aware that you're thinking this, that you're going to share this document with them, you're going to want to send them a message and explain to them, hi, this document is something I've created and I want you to have partnership in it, either view it or edit it. But if you're both, for example, in the same room, maybe you're working on a committee or curriculum work, you're sitting right beside each other, or you're aware that you're going to be sharing and collaborating on a document, then there's no need to send an email. That just creates another step or extra work on your part. So if you've already negotiated that sharing of the document, why send a message? So hopefully that makes sense. So I'm having this selected so you can see what it will look like to the other person when I check my email. So I'm going to go ahead and click the share button to finish this process. A window is going to come up and say specifically that this person who has a Gmail account is outside of the domain. This means they're not at billingschools.org. That's okay. You can still share documents with them if they have a Google account. So I am using a Gmail account. I have a Google account. This is going to be fine, but this message is basically saying, are you sure you want to share a document with someone from outside the school district? And so I'm going to go ahead and say yes. And then I'm going to get basically a summary window that says this person is the owner, and then you've given this person edit privileges. You can continue to add people if you want, or you can just simply close this window. So if you look in this window right now, it says me and to one collaborator. So what that means, I'm seeing that right now that this document is shared. If you just look at the document below it, it says it's not shared. So it's really easy to tell if you've shared a document or not. And then also, if you go back up to that share menu, I still have this document selected, so I'm talking about this particular document. If I go up to the Share menu, I can go back and email the editors or viewers, so I could pop a quick note out to them if I needed to. And I could also email this as an attachment if I so chose. So let's jump to the other person's account. So let me get there real quick. And this is my Gmail email account. And you can see there is the document right there coming from me. So I'm going to click on this email. And you can see it says, I've shared this document, question card, and here's the message that I sent. So, hello Desiree, please edit this document with me. And I can simply click to open. And you can see that I have the document in front of me just like I would if I were in the other account. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my original account and open this document. I'm just going to deselect it for a second. And so you can see I have this document open in my billingschools.org account, and I'll just jump back to I have the document open also in my Gmail account. And what I want you to notice is I have this blue bar in the top right corner of my screen, and it says Desiree is viewing. So what that's telling me is someone else that I've shared this document with has actually opened the document and can edit the document. So I'm just going to come in here and hit enter a couple times and put hello. I'm going to spell it correctly. This is oftentimes how people learn how to do this. They throw in totally bogus information, and I'll just make this 24 points so we can see it, and I'm going to come up here and say save now. So that has now been saved. I'm going to jump back to my other account, and you can see that the word hello shows up immediately. It's live. The exchange is live. So this is sharing one document between two accounts, and you can have the document open and work in it simultaneously, and each person is aware that the other person is actually viewing the document or even editing the document. This message will change as you're working. So that is how you share a document.